This is an experiment to show you what you can get from Amazon these days. It's not only from Wish or some other Chinese websites where you buy junk, you are tempted because of the low prices. I had to buy new battery for my Samsung phone. It's a maybe 5 years old phone now, and my battery is exhausted. I still want to use that phone because I can replace the battery while I'm on a trip, and this is the original one that used to be 3200 milliamps hour, but is only maybe 30% left now of the original capacity. And I kept searching Amazon for this type of battery, and I could not find any, or maybe I was not lucky. And I was tempted to buy one of these higher capacity battery, and honestly, I feel it's heavier, so it has more lithium material inside, and the 4300 or almost 4400 milliamps hour is like another 50% on top of this one. That's a guesstimate. It's very tempting. You think, okay, this battery will last you the whole day. If this one used to last me almost the whole day, this one should last me the whole day. But of course, with Chinese stuff, you don't expect that 4300 milliamps. You expect a little bit less. So what I did, I bought two batteries and a charger, and I took this battery on the special analyzer, battery analyzer, which is like a 2000 something, almost $3,000 battery analyzer made by KDEX. And I tested one of the batteries and I got 73, 75% capacitor. So I entered this number and the analyzer showed me it has only 70 something percent out of this capacity, so it's like turns out to be like a 30 uh, 3800, I don't know, I'm just guesstimating, uh, milliamp hour capacity. So it's not, I'm not getting 4000 something milliamp hour. And I thought, okay, maybe I need to prime the battery, like charge it and recharge it a number of time, and I did like maybe 3 times. Today I noticed that the other battery, the identical one, uh, lasted me till around noon. I got about 30%. Like 4 p.m. I got like 15%. I thought, wow, that's like a start dropping. And I'm tempted to return these ones and the charger. Uh, I paid like a 40 something dollars. It's not a lot of, like, it's not too expensive, but the thing is it's annoying. I have to go to the post office, like find the, actually I have the original box, but it's really annoying to deal with the paperwork and shipping back. But first impression about this one, I took in my hand and I thought, oh, what's inside beside the plastic housing and two pieces of metal that have like maybe 1 2 grams. What's inside? Because it's so light. Like I do work with electronics and uh, very similar system like cell phone type systems, and I know how heavy a charger is supposed to be. And if this one that has a USB port and some components is that light, huh? What they put inside? And I don't know. I might open it maybe, but where is the screw? Maybe just one screw. Yeah, one screw. I'm really curious. What's inside? It's like I feel like some of those very cheap chargers that have only a resistor and LED inside. But the thing is, it has to have some sort of a IC, like a circuit, integrated circuit inside, because you have to convert the 110 volts to the battery voltage, which is 4.6 volts or something like that, 3.8, 4.6. So must be a voltage adapter, something, some sort circuit, but must be very, very, very basic. Like they stripped off all the parts they could to get it the cheapest as possible, because it's all about money. That's the market in those countries. And Amazon is like each cent makes a difference, because they sell like hundreds of thousands of pieces. I don't know if they sell hundreds of thousands of these pieces of junk, but since people are making money and Amazon is making money, making huge profits, probably they calculated every single cent here. Now, before opening this one, I thought to test if it complies, ever complies with FCC or Industry Canada regulation about radio frequency and electrical noise. And the basic test, okay, I have a marine radio, and it has, now it has decent signal. I would say maybe minus 80 dBm. So I'm going to turn it towards stronger signal. And what I'll do, plug in this thing. And now it doesn't do anything, but let me plug in a battery. Do you hear? So I'll show you. I'll pull it out. It's clear. Back in. So let me go with less signal. I'll take it out now. Became clear, right? So put it in a wall. Listen to the sound. So it tells you, and I've done this experiment, it tells you that it's important to not have electronics and junk devices made in China. Doesn't matter where, but not have those in an aircraft or in a boat, because they use distress signals, distress radios that need to reach certain type of people, and certain functions. And if you wreck that signal with a cheap device like that, guess what happens? The pilots are not able to monitor those distress frequencies. The pilots in airplanes, they always have one radio on the distress frequency, which is 121.5 megahertz. And also the boaters, professional and commercial boaters have a radio on the channel 16. Now, if you have someone installing some stupid equipment in a boat, because it happens, also can affect the boat radio. In an aircraft, they use higher standard, it's more stringent, the way they install systems, so it's a totally different story. But with boaters, in some commercial boats, they use certified mechanics and electricians, but in smaller operations or like regular boats, people can hire someone, or they can do the wiring by themselves, and they don't know what to expect. So I've seen that in people installing radios in their own trucks, all sort of noise, electrical noise issue. But I try to emphasize that uh, electronics bought from these cheap markets are actually pieces of garbage that at some point will end up in the recycling or maybe in the dumpster. And so buying cheaper electronics, let's say you think you save $10 or something like that, actually uh, you lose money on the long run. And maybe not you, but other people, other generations. So because everyone is doing similar stuff to save money, and it becomes a norm, like wearing the mask, like doing stuff, like maybe it used to be smoking, some time ago, like everyone was smoking. It became very normal to see people smoking. Now it kind of that trend is gone. People kind of woke up, but you see these trends now with the cheap electronics, and people will wake up when the environment is going to get poisoned, and people will feel it on their own bodies. So letting you go, that's the idea. Don't buy cheap crap from China. Take care. Bye bye.